They said, yeah, go skydiving. They said Mexico is the place to go skydiving because it's cheaper. See, apparently in Mexico they have less rules and regulations, and they pass that savings on to you. So we checked in there at Juan's Transmission Repair and Skydive Shop. They didn't even have parachutes, just bed sheets and kite string. I think if skydiving is going to be a sport, they ought to have cheerleaders. In fact, I already wrote a cheer for them if they ever decided to go that route. Tell me what you think about this. Cheer for skydiving. Broken foot, broken back, one cracked head. Your chute didn't open and you're lucky you ain't dead. And she was so sweet. She said, you have missed your calling. And I said, oh, thank you so much. I said, you think that I should be doing comedy? She said, no, you just shouldn't be a cruise director. And where I come from, that's called a barbed wire dress. It protects the property but doesn't obstruct the view. And she says to me again, she says, well, you can buy the cheap diamond, but it has flaws. She said, see, you have to look at this ring as a reflection of your relationship. Do you want your wife to look at this ring and see the flaws in your relationship? I said, lady, you got to look at it like this. I'm wearing underwear with 3-day-old skid marks. My wife don't need to look at the ring to see the flaws in our relationship. We're having a conversation, we're talking about couples that cheat on each other. And I was trying to be romantic, and I was trying to be reassuring, and I had all the best intentions, and I told her, I said, look, you never have to worry about me cheating on you, because I like the same old thing. Here's a tip for you. Never refer to your wife as the same old thing. And the worst part was, I didn't get it right away, I didn't get it later on either. She is an only child. Not only is she an only child, she's an only grandchild. She don't have any nieces and nephews, none of that, right? Now, if that happened in my family, there'd be nobody to date. Right now we can't agree. We talk about this from time to time. We just can't agree on what we'd have, because Carrie, being a woman, she wants a little girl, right? And me being a man, I want a fishing boat. When we first got married, man, it was there was a lot of energy in the relationship and stuff, and we're doing cute things for each other, and that sort of thing. And I remember one time right after we got married, we joined the ship, and Carrie had gone out. She was surprised she'd gone out to the lingerie store, and so she put on the lingerie, the stuff, and the straps, and the whole thing. And then I came back to the room and I opened the door, and there's she's standing there, right? She knew I'd be there, and she come and she's like, "Hey, what you think about this?" Now fast forward 2 years later, I came home the other night. She's standing there. She's like, "Does this look infected?" Have I ever had to ask someone to leave the ship, and for what reason? Yet, at the end of every cruise, we have to make announcements. We do. It's time to go. You gotta go. Most of the time, people just flush their toilets. Don't you have one of them high-pressure suction? Yeah, right? Yeah, don't ever get caught in that thing. You know where it puts you out, right? If you get sucked in that thing, you come out in the casino. I'm serious. Right there on the craps table. Has there been any babies born? There's been several conceived. I don't know about born. People that live next to me are really working on that. How often does it happen that passengers miss the ship in the port? It's hard to say because we never hear back from them. It's called Dancing Through the Cruise, and it looks something like this.
You get